Good morning. It's Thursday, December 12th, and starting after 2025 in the United States of America, there will be a serious inflection point for higher education. This will be represented by the declines in high school graduates. The number of high school graduates will reach a record high in 2025 and decline steadily for many years. This is according to a new report on the latest projection from the Western Interstate Commission for Higher Education, also known as WICHE, W-I-C-H-E. And during that period that they're talking about, the number of students declining from public high schools who identify as Hispanic or multiracial will continue to increase, while the number of students of all other races and ethnicities will decline. And these are among the key findings from the latest education of Knocking at the College Door. This is an analysis that is published every 4 years by WICHE. And they started publishing this document in 1979. And the report examines birth rates, primary and secondary education school enrollments, and high school graduation data to project the future graduate. Even though the major trends described in WICHE's latest projections are familiar to most anyone with a stake in higher education, the updated forecasts illuminate enrollment challenges that many institutions will confront for the years to come if they're not already confronting them. This inflection point comes as other challenges loom. That's what the report says. Concerns about college affordability. Well, who can afford college at the prices they have now? Only the very wealthy. Yes, the very wealthy. This causes questions to be raised about the value of a post-secondary education. We need a favorable labor market with relatively high starting wages and low unemployment that will put additional pressures on the already declining post-secondary enrollment. So you can call it a demographic cliff if you like, but in this detailed report, the projections confirm what lies ahead, and what lies ahead resembles a gradual downward slope. And we can use the cliff as a metaphor to illustrate the impending demographic shift for policymakers. The reality of our educational system will be a slow and steady decline. The WICHE research shows that the number of high school graduates will peak at around 4 million, and then it will decline in a couple of years, a 13% drop to 3.4 million. And the percentage of students graduating from high school has plateaued in recent years, suggesting that a substantial substantial improvement may not be likely. And in different regions, only the South will see a net increase in high school graduates between the years 2023 and 2041. The Northeast will lose 17%, the Midwest will lose 16%, and the West will lose 20% of its students. A total of 38 states will see declines in high school graduates, and 5 states with the large populations, California, Illinois, Michigan, New York, Pennsylvania, will account for 3/4 of the total projected decline. And during that time, a handful of states will see significant increases. That's Tennessee and South Carolina and Florida. Well, that means the country is shifting. Younger generations are moving out of the standard of New York and California and some of those states. And then there will be demographic divergence. Whites will decline. Hispanics will increase. Blacks will decline. Asians will remain the same. And multiracial will increase. So we see these shifting changes in the nature of our population that will account for many changes in the educational system. So white students will be on a big decline. Hispanic students will make up approximately 36% of all the public high school graduates by 2041. The number of Asian American students will increase by 7,000 students in the next 10 years or so. And the number of students identifying as multiracial is projected to nearly double by 2041. And so we have a great shift in our population, in the makeup of our population, the nature of our population. And I believe this will cause many problems in this country because there are still pockets of people who want this country to remain white and to remain Christian. So the U.S. is in for a stretch of troubled times, I believe. And it is reflected on the high school graduation rates and the high school graduation makeup over the next 20 or so years. So I'll leave you with a very interesting category: education and racial makeup. Have a great day. Bye.